from the KATC Weather Lab. Here's Bradley's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, I showed this graphic yesterday and pretty much didn't see a need why I didn't have to show it again today, because essentially we're stuck in the same weather pattern. We got this upper level disturbance swirling here pretty much, we'll say, just north and west of the state here. And again, that's keeping the cloud cover in the forecast. Also scattered showers as well. But you can kind of see wrapping around this feature, we do have drier air, and that's where things are a little bit quieter. But again, for us, we're kind of in this southwesterly flow aloft. We also have southerly winds at the surface, so that's really bringing in that Gulf moisture, and again, keeping the cloud cover in the forecast. You can see showers and storms sitting offshore. So again, that is going to keep the pattern pretty much unchanged, at least over the next few days, as scattered storm chances will look to remain in the forecast. Now, as we dial it into Power Doppler 3 late this afternoon, again, we did have scattered showers out there today. Nothing too terribly bad, most of which very light or in some cases moderate in nature, but that was about it. Most of the activity starting to wind down here across Acadiana. We do still see a few showers as we get into coastal Vermilion Parish. These are trying to move off to the north and east, but we'll see if they hold together. A lot of the activity today kind of weakening as they move inland, but nonetheless, as we do take it back here, again, you see the cloud cover here across Acadiana, but notice not too far away, northern parts of the state, we're enjoying sunshine this afternoon, and especially as we get into eastern Texas. But again, that's not going to be making much headway here over the next several days. And again, we were tracking a few moderate showers into St. Landry Parish, especially eastern St. Landry Parish, but those have since weakened as they continue to move off to the north and east. So relatively quiet overnight tonight. Still the chance of a few light showers. We'll call it sprinkles, but that would be about it. So damp conditions. We'll see those overnight lows dropping into the mid-70s. And again, with the cloud cover out there today, our highs, we're limited to the lower and middle 80s. Should be at around 91 or so this time of year. And again, for our Tuesday, good amount of cloud cover expected once again to keep our temperatures in the 80s and a pretty good scattering of those showers and even a few thunderstorms, especially as we head into tomorrow afternoon. So rain chances once again at a pretty healthy 70%, could even argue 80%, but then it looks like activity will settle down tomorrow evening, and then here we go, mid-70s first thing Wednesday morning. Looks like the first half of Wednesday could be relatively dry, but wouldn't be surprised if we see another scattering of those storms going into Wednesday afternoon, especially the latter part of Wednesday afternoon. So let's talk tropics. Still three features we're keeping an eye on. We got Tropical Storm Earl down here, Hurricane Danielle still way up in the North Atlantic, and another feature that's come off the African coast. That has a 50% chance to develop in the next 5 days. Wouldn't be surprised if we get another depression and or tropical storm out of this, but that will remain out to sea, as will our other two features. So let's get the latest on Tropical Storm Earl. As of the 4 o'clock advisory, is still expected to become a hurricane by the middle parts of the week, and then barely missing the small island of Bermuda here by the end of the week, and it could become the season's first major hurricane. But again, like the other features, Earl will look to remain out to sea, and none of these are going to be threatening the Gulf of Mexico nor us here in Acadiana. So certainly that is some good news as we pick it up with the European model here. And again, we're going to still have moisture around Acadiana through much of this week, perhaps into the weekend as well. But models starting to suggest that we could get some drier, maybe perhaps slightly more comfortable air working in by the early parts of next week. So certainly that would be some good news to kind of dry things up and maybe give us some slightly more comfortable air. So we'll take that, but we'll see how it plays out in the days ahead. Meanwhile, we're still talking rain chances, and we're going to be in that scattered category as we head into our Tuesday, again sitting at around 70% or so. So overnight tonight, isolated showers, very light in nature, nothing too terribly bad. Rain chances 30%. Otherwise mild and damp. We'll get that projected low at around 74 to 75 degrees. And then for our Tuesday, another partly to mostly cloudy day. Periods of rain showers and even a few thunderstorms out there, especially tomorrow afternoon. Rain chances 70%. Your wind's pretty light at around 3 to 6 miles per hour. Here we go. Rest of the week ahead. Unsettled weather pattern continuing. 50 to 60% on the rain chances, at least through about Friday. Still keeping scattered storms in the forecast through the course of the weekend. But again, as we head into next week, looks like, Jim, we could see a little bit of a change in the pattern with the return of more sunshine, lower rain chances, and slightly more comfortable conditions. So something to look forward to, I guess.
Next up, we got to get rid of those love bugs that are swarming out there, because it's getting
it's
bad.
ridiculous.
It sure is. Okay, thanks, Bradley.